Alright, so the first real level of the game, this is called Fountain Gardens, and it's found in the grassland area of the game. So the game's divided up into 7 lands, and each land has 6 levels and a boss. You play 4 levels, then you do the boss fight, and if you do well enough on the boss fight, you can unlock the next level, and if you do good on that level, you can unlock the next level. So I'll be covering all the levels with all the pieces of furniture and items. So right there, when you jump in, like anytime you're gonna pull a button and scrunch the level, you want to make sure that whatever you're scrunching isn't making something else disappear. So like in that case, it would have made a star disappear. So you want to go swim down there before you pull the button tight. And then so those blocks that are hollow with just a yarn surrounding them, you can get those with your whip. The solid blocks you have to grab somebody or something and throw it. So to grab something, you just press 1 and hold it. So like to an enemy, you press 1, hold it, and then he turns into a little piece of yarn that you can chuck at stuff. So with these trees, just shake them until you see a bunch of stuff fall off. They'll start disappearing, so you might want to get off, collect, and then continue shaking, and you get a crystal star. And you also notice that there's some patches that I'm getting throughout, and you'll notice that those don't increase my bead count, and it took me a while to figure out what exactly they were for, but what they are is at the end of the level, when you've got that circle dealy to get some extra stars, those patches go on that. So if you collect all the patches, you can max out on your bonus at the end of the level. So there was one of those pieces of furniture or an item for your house, and you'll use those, some of those, to decorate the other apartments in Quilty Square, and that'll gain you access to bonus levels. So yeah, that was one of those patches I was talking about, so that'll go on the thing at the end. So there's a CD. CD changes the music for a certain area or level. And then some of the stuff, so whenever you press up to kind of go behind a piece of fabric, you can see that there's like stitching in the fabric, and that's the place that you can stand. So I can't go down right there, so I have to go out, back around, and then I can go back in and I can jump on those green stitches. So if you're interested in completing this 100% completion, if you just get a gold ranking on every level, that will be enough money to buy all the items in the game. So a lot of times at the end of levels, they have these special Kirby modes. So there's at least half a dozen, maybe more, of these different modes. Like one's a surfer, one's a car, one's a train. This is like a robot missile shooting Kirby. And the trick to this one is, you see how I'm aiming? That's done with the actual motion of the Wiimote. I didn't realize that right away, and I was just shooting straight. And I was like, how do I shoot the guys on the ground? Oh yeah, I can tilt the controller down and aim down. So there's no limit to your ammo, so just constantly press 1 or 2, I forget which button it is. And those guys on the ground throwing missiles are the trickiest I found. I don't know, I found it really easy to aim up, but then when I had to aim down, I don't know, it just didn't work well. Yeah, it's kind of strange how some of these things like use the motion control. Like this uses the motion control, but mostly this game is all just old school Super Nintendo style, you know, D-pad and 2 buttons, so pretty simple controls. And then once again, hit it right as the first peg of the one you want to land on goes underneath it. Ooh, barely got that one, because it usually goes around about 1 revolution past when you pull it, and the longer you wait, the faster it gets going, so it becomes more difficult to land on the one you want. Stage clear, all items collected.